It's crazy that even in my dreams, I'm dead inside. Like almost always. Almost always in my dreams, I'm fucking dead inside in my dreams. What the fuck? So last night, I don't remember the beginning of the dream, but there was drama and movement. We were moving around and there was drama and for some reason shit was going down up in Omaha, and Beth was like, I'm taking Lily up there and we're gonna go kick ass. Because I had other obligations, I couldn't watch Lily. And apparently those other obligations meant dealing with which the wife worked there too. Like our deal was we were half with these other two people that ran this like brothel. It was like some kind of brothel. And things had gotten slow because a new virus had gone around. And it wasn't even killing people like COVID did in the beginning. It just, like even me, I was like, okay, this looks like bullshit. Because COVID in the beginning, China was welding people into their fucking apartments. So it's not nothing. China's not going to do that just to do that. I mean, a lot of high-rise apartment buildings. But anyway, she left, and I was down there. It was like a I don't know. It was like a small mansion. It had about 6 or 7 rooms on the bottom floor, and 6 or 7 like private rooms upstairs, and like a big like party dance hall type thing in the basement. But in one of the big rooms in the living, like in a kind of the living room, I think it was where a living room would be. Like the corner, it was a big room. The corner was like 4 king-size beds put together. And then couches along the wall. Like the beds were up against the wall that was on the front of the house. And then the opposite side of the room, there was couches lining those walls. And there were TVs around. But it was like a completely dead night. And there were 3 girls, including one that Beth and I were pretty much dating. Like we were smitten with her. And I don't know why, but they were like, it's fucking dead and I want to get off. And I was like, I'll get you 3 off, I don't give a fuck. And they're like, oh, you're funny. So, but I did. I had toys and shit. I didn't use my dick. And I hadn't actually been with the one that Beth and I were like smitten with. We just talked to her all the time. And in the middle of getting them off, there was this guy. There was like a dining room, more like a cafe, like towards the middle of the house. Oh, because the room with the 4 beds was like on the corner of the house. So if you're looking at the house, it's on the right corner. Those lights broken? Just go, bro. That's gonna be fun. But anyway, if the shit's broken, you're the green light now. But the one we liked kept whispering to the other 2 Oh no, while we were doing all that, the room more towards the middle of the house with a bunch of like a bunch of kind of large round kitchen tables. There was 4 or 5 of them in there. I think 5. But there was one that had a bunch of people around. We did did have a family staying there, which we're like, this is a brothel, right? And they're like, yeah, it's cool. It was just the only place that had room or whatever. And I think they were like, I don't know. I think they thought we were gonna like not do our brothel shit. Like, no, we're doing it. Like, we don't give a fuck. But anyway, while I remember the one I liked was like, the 3 girls were naked. The one was like behind me, like against me with her arms around me. And I had a toy in each hand doing shit to the other 2. And the one was leaning up kissing me. And at that moment, I remember the moment because I noticed out of the corner of my eye, the dad with that group, actually I don't know if they had kids or whatever, the guy that was with that group, skeezy looking dude. Like, take me, give me black hair, and make me uglier with saggy skin, and I don't know, thick, not nice glasses like I got, but thick, like dirty glasses. Dude sucked. But he was sitting there with his cell phone out recording us. And I kind of gave him a look. And he kind of gave me a look like, I don't give a fuck. He kept recording us. And I was like, alright, so I kept going. And then after we were all done, there were people fucking on the other side of the bed, towards the middle of the house, the beds, I guess. And there were people like kind of making out on the couch watching TV. Apparently that was the public fuck room. That's what I got out of it. Excuse you. Get up to speed, bitch. Get up to speed or never leave that lane. Traffic's going 65. You're trying to merge in at 50. Go fuck yourself. But then after we were done, I had a fucking boner, obviously. You're getting people off. You should probably be aroused. What are you doing? Your hazards are on. Why? Anyway. So, the one that I liked, well, the one that Beth and I liked, but she wasn't there, so I just, whatever. She's not there at this point. She kept saying stuff quietly to the other 2, and then they all look at my dick. Like, I was under a blanket at this point. My shirt was off, but what the fuck's going on here? Oh, is that why I had his hazards on? Good job, buddy. That's the job of people in trucks that are high up. Let us know when shit's going on up there that you can see that we can't see because we're too low. So I was like, y'all want to see my dick? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, I'll show her. No, actually, I think I kind of went to show so she could see more. And it was my broken dick. It wasn't my old dick. Which, come on, brain. If we're gonna have a dream, at least give me my big ass old dick, you asshole. And she did the whole, she kind of nodded her head and shrugged like, yeah, okay. I mean, I get off with that easy, but it's not what I was hoping for. Like, me too, darling, me too. If only you had a time machine. But then the one I liked started cuddling with me, and the guy had his camera out again, and then we started fucking, and then I think one of the other girls joined in. She really wanted dick, because some girls, you can get them off so hard they're almost fucking, well, speaking gibberish and shit, but they still want dick. Like, I don't even care if it's a big dick, just give me dick. Like, all right. And the other one was easy to get off with dick. Didn't take long. And then she's like, cool, I'm good, I'm going to bed. It's like, okay, bye. And then I kept going with the one that Beth and I liked. And Beth, when I called her, I was like, hey, I fucked what's her name? And she's like, asshole. And I told her about it. And then I was like, yeah, some guy was recording like a lot of stuff with his cell phone. And she's like, go see if he'll delete it. And I was like, that's what I was thinking. So I went in there, and the room he was in was like a suite, like towards the opposite corner of the house on the first floor. And it had like a little dining room area, kitchen area, bed area, all in one big open room. Like the dining room area when you walked in the room was towards the back on the left. The kitchen was in the back on the right. And then the bed was to my right. And then to the left, I think it even had laundry in that room. But I was in there, and he was sitting at the table talking to, I don't know who it was, but the other person kind of made themselves busy and left. And I was like, hey man, what's your thought with that video? What are you going to do with that video? Like, and he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, the video you're recording. Like, you recorded a bunch of video through the night. And he's like, so? And I'm like, I don't care. I just want to know what you're going to do with it. Like, are you going to save it and beat off to it? Because that's cool. I don't care. He's like, it does none of your business. And I was like, it kind of is my business. I was in the videos. I was like, just tell me what you're going to do with it. And he wouldn't tell me. And I was like, dude, fucking, you just tell me what the fuck you're going to do with the videos. Like, what the fuck? Are you going to save them? Are you going to try and blackmail us with them? Because you got nothing on those videos that could blackmail any of us. Everything that happened in that video, all of us, it's all public. You can look at all of them nude on the website right now. Like, there's nothing, you got nothing in that camera. I just want to know what the fuck you're doing. And he got up, pulled out a gun with a silencer on it, and then I started walking towards him, and he pointed it at me, and I was like, fucking do it, dude. Like, I don't want to fucking be here. Do it. Like, I just want to know what you're going to do with the fucking video. And he came a little closer, and then I pushed my forehead into the gun. I'm like, fucking do it. And I was just staring at him. I was like, oh, you going to do it? Like, what are we doing? And then he didn't. And I was like, all right. Like, I don't know what the fuck are you doing, truck? You all that time to get over, and you didn't get over. I don't understand. Like, oh no, the hole's going away, I better get over. I'm going to turn my turn signal on and sit here. What the fuck, bro? But I was like, fuck you then. I was like, whatever, bitch. Do whatever you're going to do with the fucking video. And then I had to go run errands. And I bumped into some buddies in town. I don't know if we were in fucking Mexico. I don't know what the fuck state we were in. Were we here? Maybe it must. I feel like it was Mexico. I don't know why we lived in Mexico. But he was like, what's wrong? You look shook. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you look like you're dealing with some shit. I was like, oh, this fucking guy was recording with his cell phone. And I asked him what he was doing with the video. Like, just tell me. Just be honest. It's no big deal. I just want to know. I need to know. And he wouldn't tell me. He put a gun to my head. And like, I didn't even get the last few words out. And he pulled his phone out and he was like, okay. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, we're going to go get that video. And I was like, okay. Like, I know how this guy is. He'll bring a couple friends. No, he didn't bring a couple friends. He brought like 20 friends. And I was like, damn, dude, what are we going to do? Kill everybody in the house? He's like, no, just him. And I was like, all right. Like, fuck. He's like, he's going to die even if he takes a few of us out with him. So he put like 5 guys outside the windows of that section of the house he was in. And then I walked in and they were all behind me. Because I told him, like, if we're going to do this shit, like, I'm going in first. I'm going to try and talk to him again. But I walked into the room and kind of stepped to the right. And, I don't know, 6 guys were behind me. I don't know where the rest of them went. But I was like, hey, man. And, like, he looked up. He was reading a newspaper. Like, awful chill for just holding a gun to someone's head, faggot. But he looked up. I don't remember what I was starting to say. But he, like, jumped out of the chair while leaning forward and started to run towards the kitchen. And I turned around and everybody had their guns up behind me. It's like, dude, fuck. God damn. I guess they're not talking. And they all rushed. They went by me like a fucking river of dudes with guns. Fucking. I started to say, don't fucking shoot up the fucking building. As they were like emptying their guns into him. I'm like, God damn it. Like, oh, I got this to clean up. I heard someone screaming, some chick screaming outside. And then gunshots. Okay. So apparently, I didn't ask, and I didn't see her again, but I guess they killed his wife too. I'm like, oh fuck. And they did leave me to clean. They did leave it to clean up. All right. I got a cell phone though. He didn't have any kind of lock on it. I remember looking through his pictures. He had a lot of pictures, a lot of dumb shit. Fucking a lot of weird videos too. I think the guy was just a weirdo. Like, there was pictures of animals that weren't like house pets, and there was pictures of different houses and interiors of houses, and videos of people eating in food courts. I went through that guy's phone for a minute because I didn't want to clean up his shit. I didn't want to clean his damn fuck all that blood and shit. I didn't see any. Oh, it sucked. But anyway, the cops, like, I had no worries with the cops. Cops never showed up. I don't remember hearing any gunshots any other time in the dream. But that's how that dream ended. The house was empty. So those guys probably came through and everybody probably just ran. Or went upstairs. Because I never really went upstairs. I didn't live upstairs. And the other side of the other half of the people that I ran that place with, they dealt with renting out the rooms, and I dealt with the brothel. They dealt with like the hotel side. I don't remember how many rooms there were upstairs, honestly. I know a lot of the rooms downstairs were huge, but I think there was a lot of rooms upstairs that were more like, they weren't like apartments, they were like rooms. So I think they were like, because the girls lived up there too. Well, not lived up there, but a lot of the girls had rooms that they'd use up there. But I feel like there was like 15 or 20 rooms up there. Like a max of 8 would be the girls. And they had a security guy that lived up there. I will pause for the epic beard. Oh, it's a Pepsi dude. I'd go live in that dream world.
Hi, how are you today? Order when you're ready.
Could I get a breakfast box with steak and a large Diet Mountain Dew with no ice? And then 3 cheesy toasted breakfast burritos with bacon. And that's all.
Okay, that's the box, steak, Diet Mountain Dew, and the 3 bacon, cheesy toasted burritos, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and no sauce. It's gonna be $10.64. Thank you.
Thank you. His braces, girl. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
10.64. There you go.
Thanks.
There you go. Have it right out.
All right. I have to finger blast these lids to get the straw in every single time. That's a crazy sounding bird. Whoa. What kind of bird is that? It's like an aggressive chirp. I'm gonna kick all your fucking asses. Come fuck with me. Wish I could remember the beginning of the dream. The last half of the dream was so intense between the sex and the violence. I was so calm when the dude had the fucking pistol with a silencer, like a, I don't know, it wasn't that big. It couldn't have been, I don't even know if it was a 9.
Alright, there you go. And it's for you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
She didn't have glasses on. This must be no glasses period in people's lives. all of a sudden, the little chick at work that got me hired quit wearing She quit wearing glasses. Fuck, I just gotta go to work. It's too late. Hope nobody's loading up so I can just eat. LOL. I guess I can eat on the way. LOL. I think Kelly and Robert died. I think that's why she went up north. But it had to be like 10 years in the future from now. Because they were way the fuck older. Well, I guess they do look pretty old now. But they look considerably older. Because there's video chats and shit. I don't know. No, well, maybe they didn't die because there was a video chat with them. Not me, but I walked by and saw it. I don't know. I don't remember. I just know she asked me if she wanted me to take Lily or if Lily was going to stay down here. Well, that doesn't make sense because I guess they just look that old now. I don't know. Lily was still a kid. Maybe it's just because Lily's always going to be a kid in my brain, so I didn't age her. It sucks fried potatoes are so bad for me. They taste so good. I know one day I'm going to have to give them up. That day probably should have been 10 years ago. I'm all right. I got time. I'm going to stop in that really weird park up there and eat there. Something's weird about that park. Like, what's the attraction there? There's parking spots and there's grass that we made grow in the desert. Okay. And I don't see a playgrounds. I don't see any playgrounds. I don't see what's it called? I don't see any basketball courts or soccer fields or baseball fields. You'll see. That is food grade. I wonder what they make there. I guess you could throw up soccer. I guess you could throw up soccer goals and play soccer there. Is it for kites? Is it for remote control airplanes? What's this sign say? Yeah, oh, there are soccer goals there. Okay, that explains all the fields then. My bad. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could fucking play fucking football on any of these fields. All right. I stand corrected. I feel like there must be a playground here somewhere. I've never seen it. I guess I can look at the map later. I quit taking my work phone home so I can plug it in overnight and have it charged when I get there. So I don't have to worry about the battery anymore. Or worry about forgetting it at home. Or worry about Lily hiding it somewhere, thinking she's funny. This would be an okay place to sit to watch Luke get nuked. 3 minutes. I get the juicy in my mouth. Yep. I love those Cinnabon fucking little balls. Cinnabon balls. Brought to you by Taco Bellia. They're so goddamn good, it's crazy. One of the 3 girls in the dream, she was like really tall, really skinny, really small. It was weird. She would have, if I would have seen her in public naked, just walking around, I'd be like, that's an alien. That's an alien for sure. She was cool though, and she fucking, the reason I just thought of her again is because I said squirt in my mouth or whatever. She was one of those that was just wet everywhere, wet liquid everywhere. And she kept apologizing. The other 2 girls were like, no. Like, we wish we could be this wet. It would make things a lot easier sometimes. And I was like, I think it's fun. I've always been a freak in real life and in dreams, though. Not just dreams. Fucking freak. I wonder if that girl's name's on this. That's Wendy's. Arizona Restaurant Supply. Saw one of the fucking cars right there. All right, bye.